اليوم بأستي توكس معي ضيفة وصلت من لبنان لهوليوود بسبب شغفها بالسينما. ريا زي ما بتحكي باللبناني سافا؟
سافا تري بيان اي توا.
أنا اليوم بحب أتعرف شوي أكتر على ريا the person، ريا اللي بعيدة شوي عن الحياة المهنية. I know that أو الجمهور بيعرف إنه you're married to someone Italian.
Yes, very Italian.
ومختلف عن ال culture that you come from. هل واجهتكم تحديات؟
I disagree. The Lebanese and Italian cultures are not different at all. أنا جوزي كان معلق بأمه، بيحب ياكل، بيحب الطاولة الكبيرة مع الأكل الكتير. ما بحس أبداً culture clash أنا مع بين الكالتشر الإيطاليانية واللبنانية. At the end of the day, we're all Mediterranean, so no, I feel very close to the Italian culture. I felt a lot of culture clash with the British culture. يعني أنا والإنجليز مش كتير، ومع أنه صار لي أكتر من 20 سنة عايشة ببريطانيا most of my life. بس they're different. I feel they're different.
British people. Okay. So I'll stay a bit on the Italian culture. I know that you have a daughter, Lola. Allah يخلي لك إياها.
Merci.
What language do you talk to her? What's her first language at home?
First language is English. She was born and raised in the UK. Second language is Italian. بعدين I get upset with her in French. Maman n'est pas contente because that's my mother tongue. And then شوية عربي. هلا انتقلنا على الإمارات، صار عندها 3 ساعات عربي بالأسبوع. أنا اسمي لولا.
بتحسي إنه هذا الإشي لازم هي تتعلم فيه العربي أو لا؟
ايه، بس بعرف صعوبة العربي. يعني أنا درست عربي من وقت ما صغيرة، ويعني لو تعرفت علي لما كان عمري 18 سنة ما كنت أحكي كلمة عربي لأنه كلها فرنسوية بالأشرفية نحن. Which is wrong, absolutely wrong, and I'm so glad that I picked it up later. العربي صعب، بس مبسوطة هلأ إنه عندها الفرصة إنه تتعلم عربي أكيد. واللغات مهمة جدا، يعني مهم جدا بالنسبة لها انه تعرف تحكي كذا لغة بهالطريقة. ان شاء الله.
It doesn't cause a confusion. It's okay for her.
I think when they're kids there's no confusion at all in the language. They pick everything up.
Nice. I know how Italians are very connected with their food culture.
Of course.
So
like the Lebanese.
I've
been asked this a lot. Vale cooks at home, obviously. I cook healthy food at home. Okay. A nice salmon with roasted vegetables. I would do that, not Vale. So, truthfully, no one cooks at home. Really, we eat a lot out, which I don't like very much. بس إذا حدا رح يعمل يعني عشاء طيب أكيد مش أنا.
So, what's your favorite Italian? أو لا, what's your favorite cuisine?
Italian is in the top 5. I like Italian, I like Indian, I like Japanese a lot, I love Peruvian, وأكيد Lebanese food.
Nice. Okay, moving a little bit من your personal life at home to, I've read that you've been announced as the ambassador بالUN للنوايا الحسنة. as
yes, goodwill ambassador. People think when you say ambassador إنه أنا ambassador لعلامة UNHCR, which is a little bit confusing. It's a very it's hopefully a charitable role.
Nice. I've seen هلا with the current situation and what's happening in Palestine, you've participated بال preparations, led donations to Gaza and all of that. So what's your take on the current situation?
Well, you're Palestinian. What do you think my take is?
Just curious to know.
It's heartbreaking. I think what's happening is heartbreaking. What's affecting me the most, Anna, is how of course, أكيد, just seeing the devastating thing that's happened in Palestine is completely devastating. I do not in any way condemn any form of violence, so I do not support any violence that happened, including on October 7th. It's just, it makes me sick to my stomach to watch this horror movie that's happening. وكمان يلي عم نلاحظه هو شدة الكره وين ما كان. يعني كلهم عم بيكرهوا بعض، كلهم غاضبين، كلهم the energy is so negative at the moment, and it's just, it feels like a little bit of a horror movie that's not a movie.
That's true. بتحسي الUN عندها موقف قوي بالعالم or no?
Well, I'm a goodwill ambassador for the UNHCR, so this is for the refugees. Yeah. UNHCR typically is not the UNRWA, which is the refugee agency for the Palestinians, which has lost tons of people actually in Gaza. Yes, the UNHCR can help refugees. In the Palestinian case, absolutely not. They have zero role. The United Nations should be able to help, بس ما بحب احكي واتعاطى السياسه، بس مش حاسه انه اليو ان عندهم هالتاثير يلي لازم يكون عندهم اياه بهالظروف الخاصه.
I think I agree on that as well. Any upcoming projects with UNHCR مع refugees?
With the UNHCR, I'm very concentrated على climate change. So basically, there's a misconception in the Middle East that climate change doesn't affect us, and that there's more pressing issues for refugees. طبعاً there's more pressing issues. عنا كتير لاجئين طبعاً بكل المنطقة. ولكن التغيرات المناخية بتأثر على اللاجئين أكثر وأكثر، مثلا بالسودان، بليبيا، كل شيء الكاتاستروفيز اللي شفناها هيدا تأثيره هو تأثير من التغيرات المناخية. وبالنسبة إلي كنت بدي قبل الأحداث الفلسطينية ركز كتير على الكلايمت تشينج في الكوب 28 هلا بأبو ظبي بديسمبر، ولكن كنت رح اروح على كينيا لكلايمت تشينج ميشن مع اليو ان اتش سي ار. ولكن مع الظروف لغيت هالسفره، لانه مع الظروف مش حابه انه الجمهور يفكر انه عم ركز على التغيرات المناخيه لما كل يلي عم بيصير بغزه عم بيصير. It's very delicate at the moment. Everybody is very angry, and نحن as public figure, we don't want to anger people more than they're angry.
Yeah, I agree. Have you ever visited a refugees camp?
I have, not with a smile on my face, but I have. I've been to Zaatari, I've been to North Lebanon, I have been to the Baa, Lebanon. I was going to visit a refugee camp in Kenya. I have done a lot of Zoom meetings through COVID with a lot of refugees all across. I have met a lot of refugee
I'm sorry,
people.
but I'm curious to know what support do you extend to those refugees in the camps?
I try to put a small smile on their face by meeting them, by, you know, interacting with them. A lot of them have a lot of hope. A lot of them have a lot of inspiring things to do. I will never forget meeting the Tiger girls in the Zaatari refugee camp in Amman. These are girls that are part of kind of an art club, and they do a lot of artistic crafts and stuff like that. And they made a necklace for me. And they were so I will never forget them. They were so cute. So people leave. I mean, they leave more an impression on me than I can do for them, basically.
Yeah. Going through those experiences, especially with your career, your busy life, home, what do you do to take care of yourself, your mental health?
I'm someone who's very stable by nature. I'm a Taurus. I'm lucky like that. Like my sister is not like that. She can be all over the place and stuff like that. I've always been lucky to be a very centered girl. What do? I spend time with my family. You know, it's not very difficult for me. And I watch stuff, and I lead a simple life, you know, when I'm not traveling, when I'm not working. I'm at home with my family, and it's very much enough for me.
Right. Do you live more with your heart or with your mind?
Both. I try to articulate both the same.
In decision making?
Mind, أكيد أكيد never my heart with the decision making.
So
مش never, but no, rarely.
Are you a risk taker?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm a Taurian. We don't take risks. We calculate everything.
I've also seen you around empowering women, talking a lot about women empowerment.
Yes, it's a very important topic for me.
Yeah, and I see you حتى participating in events that are like such this يعني زي هالcourse. You're showing up, you're teaching people how to master, for example, presenting. So what else do you do other than those classes for women in particular, behind the scenes?
Well, I mean, I always try to champion all the women that I have admiration for. And I'm the first groupie for Hind Sabri. I'm the first groupie for Kate Blanchett. I'm, empowering women is not only speaking to them or sharing your experience. It's really, as simple as showing admiration for women that, and I don't have admiration for all women. It's not like, I have admiration for women that are worthy of admiration, like Hind Sabri or Kate Blanchett or Christiane Amanpour, or a lot of people that I like. So yeah, it's important to just show them the love and the support. أكيد.
Yeah, nice. Well, any message you would like before we wrap up and end up the show? Message you would like to give للجمهور المعنى اليوم, which are your students?
Well, I think because of الأوضاع اللي عم نعيشها هالأيام it's important to keep a little bit of love in our hearts with what's going on, and I hope that this whole anger period will get better with obviously the situation in the Palestinian territories getting better. I mean, it's hard. At the moment it's really heartbreaking. It's difficult.
It is, and I do believe personally that if we just share the love in any way, it contributes to that energy you're referring to.
And not only this, we have seen firsthand with what's going on that violence only brings violence, which brings violence, which brings violence, which brings violence. It is not the solution. It's not going to be the solution for anything. The only solution is a peaceful one, if we can find it.
I think it comes from within, so people needs to...
No, in this case it comes from the outside. People making sure that they get it, that they get their peace.
On the outside.
Yes, I know, but someone, I don't. It's a very difficult topic.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, thank you so much for being here today. And yeah, that's it.
Merci, Sarah.